I checked the dashboard and there it was. One sale. A real person somewhere on Earth had paid money for my Law of Attraction book. I thought, wow, this is it. Enjoy the ride now, cowboy. The road to riches await. And then crickets. No second sale, or third, or email, or nothing. I even tried to figure out who bought it and ask if the person liked it. Well, seems you can't. Clickbank doesn't tell you who the buyer was. So some stranger read my book about using universal rules of manifesting and I will never know if it helped them. Now that I think of it all, I hope they laughed their ass off and thought, what an idiot, this is such a bullshit. One copy. That was the whole ride of my Law of Attraction mega fame. Wait a second. Why am I telling that I actually tried to sell that stuff? I have said the Law of Attraction is bullshit. Exactly. And this is the whole ugly point. This happened somewhere around 2007 and here is how I got there. I wrote the book myself. Every sentence and sincere conviction that I had cracked the code and was about to share it with the humankind. I had read everything in the Law of Attraction world and understood the principles after all. So I went on to write the piece and put it on Clickbank because the universe would find the right people. This is what you believe when you believe this stuff. I know it's not logical, but back then it made all the sense. Learn from my mistakes here because you'll have a good laugh next. This is how the mind of a true Law of Attraction believer works and fails. So before the one sale, I had sent the book to two places. The Dalai Lama's press center and Joe Vitale. Not because I knew them, I didn't, but because I believed what the Law of Attraction books taught me. Pure intention, powerful content, the universe routes it to the right people automatically. The Dalai Lama's press center did not reply. Joe Vitale's assistant replied saying Joe was too busy to read it. The universe, it turned out, had no strong feelings about my Clickbank account or my book whatsoever. Here is what I've learned in the Punch an Idiot School of Manifestation. The Law of Attraction gurus, they did not get rich because they were more spiritually aligned than you. They had audiences before they started selling. They are also connected together like a vampire's lair, and no, this is unfortunately not a conspiracy theory. Some other guru mentioned Joe Vitale to his email list, Joe mentioned another guru to his list, and the circus goes on. These people are already famous, pointing their already paying audiences at each other's products. It's a never-ending loop that is meant to manifest your money to their pockets. The Dalai Lama was never going to reply to me because the Dalai Lama does not need a Clickbank product that sounds like a lunatic wrote it. Joe's assistant said he was busy because Joe had to test his new Rolls Royce or something. Joe Vitale runs something called Miracles Coaching, and I know about it because I was stupid enough to pay for it. I actually attended this horseshit. How it works is you pay too much and you get phone calls with miracle coaches who are not Joe Vitale. These coaches read from scripts built from Joe Vitale's materials. the clients get hope and Joe gets his money. This has nothing to do with thoughts building your reality. It is a subscription where you pay for the belief that the subscription works. Joe's whole brand is that abundance flows to those who align with it. It is not a big surprise that the abundance flows very reliably to Joe Vitale. He charges for access to the alignment while sitting comfortably outside the transaction. And to be honest, I loved his books until I figured out what the books were for. Advertisements for Joe Vitale. So here's what I figured out after 30 years of believing that shit. I wasn't doing anything wrong, or that's what I honestly thought. The content itself was fine. My intention was fine, and my belief was that it will help someone. I believed the universe would reward me for believing something beautiful. Seems like my only mistake was this. I wasn't already rich and famous before I started.